and they're tied to the fly. I'm getting emotional. Yeah, you ain't gonna get out, are you? That's where the window is, so click off. You're so close! Oh, they're the dumbest of creatures. Hi! What up? Today I wanted to talk about something that my family and friends don't quite understand. And that is my inability to lend books to anyone. And I mean anyone. My sister sleeps in the room next to me and I will not let her touch a single book on this shelf. Why, you ask? Why won't you lend books? I have a valid reason, a real good valid reason, a bad experience, and it just put me off it for life and never again. So, flashback to 2 years ago when I was Hunger Games crazy. It was my favourite book at that time, and I loved it with all my life. It was basically my baby during that period. So one day my friend, she asked me to borrow the book, and obviously I am a kind, caring person, so I was like, sure, you can borrow the book. She's gone on holiday with it, so I was like, I can probably cope without a week. I've got Catching Fire and Mockingjay to go. I can cope without Hunger Games for a week. But you got to bear in mind that it was my pride and joy. It was my absolute favourite book. I loved it, and lending her that book was a big sign of my trust. So it's about, what, 5 days after I've lent her the book, she's currently on holiday, and I get a text on my phone, obviously, because that's where you get text from. I read it and it says, so, it roughly around the lines of, because I can't remember particularly now, but it says something along the lines of, so, how much did you really love the Hunger Games? And I was like, okay, either something's gone really wrong, or she's asking me my genuine opinion of it. Maybe she doesn't like it, she wants to see why I like it, and I was like, quite a lot, why? And then I get the reply that changed my life forever. It says, I kind of left it out in the sun, and it's melted the spine. But don't worry, I'll glue it back together. I was like, no, you gotta understand that, no. Glue it back together. You'll glue it back together, will you? Should we have a look at the book? Let's have a look at the book. I kept it for sentimental reasons. I'm a very sentimental person, and I can't throw away the book that I fell in love with. So let's take a look. So you can see, it actually doesn't look too bad from here. However, we open the book. Oh, is that? A page just fell out. Yeah, we have a look here. You can see where it's been glued. And oh my god, more pages have fallen out now as I read. Oh god, look. Look at that. Oh, it's so broke. Can that page come back? It's just so... Pages are coming out. That's never happened. It shouldn't be allowed. It's a mess. It's a hot mess is what it is. So when she gave me the book back, I just had to be like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry. You only burnt my baby. That's fine. It's fine, whatever. She bought me another copy. Fair play. Fair play to her. You buy me another copy, that's fine. That one sits on the shelf. The other one, I haven't read that one. I've read that one. I can't get rid of it because I read that one. And my emotions are tied to that book. It's just not the same having a replacement book. Like, sure, is a book, but my memories aren't tied to that one. My memories are contained within that broken book. I won't throw it away. I won't throw any of them away, ever. I'm a sentimental person, as I said, so most of my books that I read anyway become mine. Like, that's my story, my personal version of the story. You can't share it. That's how I define it now, but obviously that experience is what's changed me. But now I'm like, no, you can't, because my sister asked to borrow The Fault in Our Stars after this bad experience, and I was like, no. she actually bought her own copy, which I kind of feel bad for, but I can't do it. I can't. You melted my book, and now I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. You broke my trust. It's gone. I mean, does anyone else agree with me? Does anyone else struggle sharing books? Or is it just me? I just can't do it. No one borrows my books. Ever. They're mine now. No one gets the opportunity to ever break one of my books again. Ever. So, that's the story. So it's a little jumbled and maybe a little bit like, but yeah. So I guess I'll see you next time, guys. And let me know in the comments below if you share books, because if you do, you're fucking crazy. That's all I gotta say on that matter. Bye. Oh, nearly broke my ankle.